Hey everyone, it's Squee. So here's the deal with XCOM. We gotta talk, people. Alright, so I started trying to record for XCOM season roleplay season 2, and one thing I did not take into account was that Enemy Within slows down how long it takes for you to be promoted. You need more experience and you promote more slowly. And that's great normally, but it's not good at all for the roleplay, because when I started playing, I was trying to get everyone in the missions because I didn't want to just take a group of 4 people over and over again and leave everyone else out of the fun. But doing that made the game almost impossible, because I got to month 2 and started doing like the potent mission, which is like thin men everywhere, and I was trying to complete that mission with a squad of 4 that I had like 2 snipers and a support and a rookie or something because I had other people injured. It was almost impossible to complete that mission. I was losing people left and right, and that was just month 2 because I didn't have an officer training school because no one was high enough rank to get it, and no one was high enough rank to take on this kind of mission. And people were dying left and right. So, I scrapped those episodes. I'm going to be completely honest here. I know I said I was going to do Iron Man, but the thing is I scrapped those episodes because I looked at that and I said, if I try and get everyone into this, then no one's going to level up in time. Everyone's going to be in rookie status, and everyone's going to get slaughtered once we hit month 3 and mutons show up and everyone's screwed. So we can't do that. You can't really do that in XCOM. There is 2 options, the way I see it. Option 1, we keep this game, but what I do is I take a squad of 4 and I use them over and over again until I get them to at least staff sergeant or higher, and then get the officer training school, and then get a higher squad, and then start getting the other people into the action and start leveling them up too. The problem with this, it means that there's going to be several months where most of you don't see any action. Where only 4 or 5 of you will actually be in combat on a regular basis, and that sucks. Which means it would be, what, like 8 or 9 episodes or more before many of you even see your first action, and I would just have to play it that way. There is another option that I'm curious to know what you guys think. There is an option called Marathon Mode, which basically it makes everything take longer. Research times take longer, building times take longer, money is more valuable because everything's more expensive. However, it slows down the rate of the enemy progression too. It takes longer for floaters and thin men to appear. It takes longer for mutons and muton elites to appear. Everything basically slows down. You still have more missions. So in other words, what I'm saying is you do more missions and things take longer. Now, this is an option we could use because this would allow us to actually take more people out on these early missions and get them experience and let everyone take part in it, because everything moves more slowly. I'm not going to run into it's month 2 and I already have thin men up my ass. You know what I mean? So I could let all 12 people start leveling up together, and then we could form the 2 squads, and if things go well, I might even be able to make a 3rd squad and have 3 squads, so you have more people in the roleplay. Another thing I should point out is that this will make the entire game longer, which means the entire LP will be a lot longer. The plus side to this is that I can just upload more videos per week. The downside to this is, well, I'm not sure it's a downside. I mean, obviously the Let's Play will take longer, which means that your troop will have to survive longer, and you'll have less time in between each mission to roleplay. But if I do this the way I want, you know, even if you're doing 2 missions a week, you know, even if there's like 4 episodes a week, you're only doing 1 or 2 missions a week, so hopefully it should work out. But understand, this will make the entire thing take longer. The downside to this is, A, I've never played it before, which means that, you know, it's going to be a learning experience for everyone, and B, we'll have to restart the game, I believe. I'll check, but, well, no, actually, no, I know for a fact, because you have to select it at the start. We'd have to restart the game. Now, the same people will still have their soldiers, and I can guarantee your genders, because I'll just keep restarting it until I get the right genders. I don't know if I can guarantee your nationality, though, and that's going to be a problem, because I know so many of you have been role-playing. But what you can do is here's what I would suggest. if you guys want to do this, because you've already made your characters and you've already done so much work on them, is that I will do my best to get you about where you're supposed to be. But what you should do, let's say, for example, let's say Hirumi is not from China anymore. She's from America. We'll just say you're Japanese or Chinese or whatnot, but you were in America and you grew up in America, but you are this person with this personality. I'll do the best I can if you guys want this option. I think that option might be best overall for the roleplay. It'll allow more people to get involved. It'll allow me to use all of you in combat without people dying because I'm not leveling you up fast enough. Or we can do it the other way, where I just use 4 or 5 people consistently for several months, and then I start filtering people in. I'm leaving that up to you guys. So, yeah. Tell me what you think, and tell me quickly, because we need to get this started. All right? Like, seriously, I'm going to take your advice, like, today and start recording tomorrow, basically. So, all right. Tell me what you think.